Howdy do y'all, this is John and welcome to my third annual horror-a-thon. Today we are beginning with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, a film released back in 1974 that is a horror classic. And in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it deals with this group of young people who are just out on a drive in Texas who end up running into a family of cannibals. And one of these family members is the now iconic Leatherface. This is a movie that if you were like me and grew up with a lot of older films, you would know that horror filmmaking just completely changed after it came out. Because undeniably horror films were very different before Texas Chainsaw Massacre came out. They did not have the common cliches that they did in the 80s and 90s before Texas Chainsaw. The whole final girl thing did not happen before Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Nor did things like the killer with the mask or the power tool as a weapon. The only movie that came out before this that used a chainsaw or power tool as a weapon that I can think of was The Last House on the Left, and it was used by one of the good guys, not the villain. And the movie, because of how low budget it was, because you're talking a film that only costed like, what, $130,000? This film, its low budget nature has helped its quality throughout the time. The film visually looks very dirty, very grainy, and surprisingly throughout the years it has actually helped with the tone of the film. I'd also like to point out that the cinematography, certain aspects of it do stand the test of time, like some of the shots, including this one with the girl walking up to Leatherface's house. Like, that does stand the test of time because you're sitting there looking at it and it looks like the house is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, even though it's not. Kind of a creepy looking shot. However, I also must address that the only memorable character in the film is Leatherface. Leatherface is arguably the only developed character in the entire movie. Everyone else, including the final girl, Sally, like, you barely know nothing about them, and you hardly even care about them. Leatherface, you do feel like he's reluctantly there. His father and his brother are kind of just keeping him there. But really, characters aside, like, as low budget as this film is, it has helped it age the film very well. Because ultimately, this is like this dirty, grainy, brutal film that without the low budget complications that they had probably would not become the classic that it is today. And I'm gonna give the Texas Chainsaw Massacre a 9. That's all the time I have for today. I will be uploading new horror movie reviews every Wednesday from today until October 31st. I'm ending it on Halloween Day. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Please also subscribe if you're new to the channel. And as always, please remember, the Bodetsky will return.